Today we're going to talk about the Aprilia RS660 and 2.5 years of ownership at 21,000 miles. So let's talk about this bike. Let's talk about this RS660, baby. Now this bike I've had from since December 22. Now April 25. Talk about the positives first. The bike itself. Come on guys, you have to admit with me. When it's clean, this bike is gorgeous. When I'm riding it, people look at me, toot me, shout me, oh what a nice bike, you know. You'll see it in my videos. Now if you're looking for a gorgeous bike, but mid-range, for me, that's a tick. Number two, the sound of the bike. Let's get into it. Listen to that, baby. Come on, where are you going to get a better sound than that? Another positive is the cruise control in this baby. Bike cruise control, trust me, you won't go back after that. I do a lot of long journeys, so for me, it hits the right spots. Petrol gauge. Now a lot of these bikes don't have petrol gauge, and if you're coming from a car, I mean petrol gauge is what you need. As you can see there, it's got a petrol gauge there. Hopefully the camera picks it up. I can't go back on a bike without a petrol gauge now. Another thing that's got on it, it links to my mobile phone. So I can play my music from my phone, and I use these controls. That's the cruise control. I use these controls to play through my phone, music, phone calls, all sorts. I also use whatever headphones, iPhone headphones, or any Bluetooth headphones to work through the bike. Now let's talk about the negatives to this bike. I don't really have much to say negative about the bike, apart from if you make the mistake of changing the parameters of the bike to make it behave different, know that your warranty for 2 years is void. First year the radiator went, it blew. I think it was 6 months actually of having the bike. I had a big hole in it. I had to then get it changed. It took 2 months for the radiator to come from Italy. Obviously the Italian bike, I'm in the UK, and then another week to fix it. Now it wasn't the best, but they provided me a car to run around with. Now, when you're on a bike, you expect them to give you another bike, you know, a courtesy bike. Not a damn car, but you know what? It got me about from A to B. Now, the second thing that went wrong, the engine. The engine blew on me. Where do I start? So the engine blew on me. This is after I purchased the upmap and change the exhaust to SC Project exhaust. Now this for me is what really sucked the life out of me, having to buy a whole new engine for this bike. Now everyone knows Aprilia always has problems. They've had problems from the start. I reckon the 24 ones, 25 ones, they would have improved by now on the faults that they had. A lot of people will tell you that, oh, because you changed the flash on your bike or you changed the exhaust, that's what blew the engine. But that didn't blow the engine. It's the quality build of the Aprilia. Now my bike is the 22. I think Aprilia for RS660s first came out 2020. Now obviously when new stuff come out, they have their teething issues. This is what I think happened with this bike. If someone asks me would I buy Aprilia again, my next bike's going to be an RSV4. I know it's crazy. I know a lot of people complain about Aprilia and their issues. All bikes have their issues, really. All bikes have their issues. And for me, I love Aprilias. No one really has Aprilias on the roads in the UK. But in saying that, I have come across a few Aprilias since joining motorcycle groups in the UK. However, they're not as common as other name brand bikes. You know what I'm talking about, the R1, the Kawasaki's, Ducatis. So for me, I'm sticking to the Aprilias as I really like their bikes. So to recap, I will get another Aprilia RS4. But if I had to choose anything outside of that, it would be the Kawasaki ZX-10RR. Those are my two bikes. I hope you found the review useful. Hope to see you again in the next one.